Loading into the game now. Hey Tyler, watch the first couple drives with me right quick.
You gonna catch that L anyway. Don't matter.
You hear me, Ty?
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably gonna beat me. We've been fucking sucking.
Today, from US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis.
Here we go.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taking in at the
We
3.
kicking off first.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
This is my first time playing this quarterback too.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
Why do every time I play you, the fucking stat thing be fucking weird? It's only against you.
Alright, fellas, I'm about to get off.
Alright, bro.
Ross on first down.
Yep,
Complete over the middle. It's Zimmerman. And he'll
Like,
get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Ross throwing the out route incomplete. That's Murray. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back to throw. Ross. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
Boy, did they ever. And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. From the gun, Ross. He's going to look deep down the field.
Oh, shit.
Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the side. And it's a turn here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So here the Bears are opening drive. And look here at their go-to guy under center.
Yeah, that was crazy.
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line.
Dude, that's weird as fuck that it does that when I play you and you only.
Maybe leans on speed other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Golly, boy, that defense was ready. Is that the same defense, or did you pick up some pieces on your D?
so I changed my defensive scheme this last year. So before, all my defense players, my linebackers, defensive tackles, they were all run stoppers, and now they're all pass rushers, but they're just really young.
Yeah.
I traded them off. It was like even trades, and most of the time the team was just doing that, or I was getting like a 5th round with it, or a 6th round, and I was getting a good, like a same overall. You know what I'm saying? Just a different scheme fit.
Then he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially,
God damn.
It's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2 and a half to about the 39.
4th and 20. I mean, 4 rushes, 20 yards.
He finds his man complete.
Damn it.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk
Mm.
about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. They run the counter. Wolf. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. 2nd straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. Ross now on 3rd down.
Good pass.
His man complete. That's Ramsey. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That sucks.
Off the play fake. Ross. Under pressure and down he goes. They're scoreless.
This is going to be a defensive game.
The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Looking to throw.
Yeah, it appears that
Ross.
way.
He finds his man complete. That's Zimmerman. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Now Ross from the gun on 3rd down.
Ooh.
Nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time. While they're
Come on,
playing,
man.
they got to take care of business first.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Now, I worked really hard on my O-line, but for whatever reason, them niggas do not block.
From the gun on 3rd down. Redmond. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Phillips. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Off play action. Redmond. Throw left side complete. That's Maxwell. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
This nigga would not throw it down the field. Fuck.
Okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Over the middle complete. That's Duncan. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the 1st. Throwing on 1st down. Redmond. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Come on, guys.
2nd and 6. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Oh, shit. We finally got some offense going.
2 minutes to go.
What you think about this quarterback?
He looks good, making good
We got to
decisions.
halftime. We remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And This turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Back to throw.
I ain't gonna lie, I need to order me some socks like that.
He finds his man complete. That's Phillips. Not much there, only a yard. Looking to throw on second down.
Nice screen.
And he's going to lose yards.
He needed more blockers, but that was a good screen because I was like, damn, they ain't blocked nobody.
Back to 3rd and 10. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As the stoppage
Can I be honest with you, bro?
in this first
They needed a big hit the shit out of him right there.
secondary for the Vikings.
Can I tell you some honesty? I should have kept Mark McLeod one more season and just up this nigga a little bit and then fucking traded Mark McLeod.
Taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds.
I hate that quarterbacks just sit there and hold the ball. It's like, especially if you a scrambler, like, nigga, at least take off. Shit.
On the scoreboard just before halftime, it's 3-0. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
This fucking game is going quick. No offense.
Partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
I ain't even pick a running game plan, and these niggas is running the ball all the damn time. This shit's pissing me off.
Time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. He finds his man.
I ain't gonna lie, your receivers be catching the ball when I'm hitting them, man. Fuck, they hold on to that shit.
Stop with 35 seconds to go in
But
quarter
I got a
two.
lot of them are physical.
To throw is Ross.
They're physical receivers, and I just turn them into deep threat receivers so they fit my scheme. That they big as hell and catch the ball.
Yeah. Big ass fucking tight end receivers.
For real. Though.
Ooh, shit.
This is picked up by the Bears. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time.
But yeah, man. Steph's mom died the other morning. Fucking Steph's been like mortified, bro. Like, just when you talk to her, it's
Hey, you
just,
got your audio playing through on your stream. Just let you
oh.
Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up. A final shot before break. Redmond, he's going to loft one deep over the middle. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. To return, here's Agnew. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And he's been fun to watch run the football. We know he can pass, but using his legs effectively here in this one.
No doubt about it. Watch him maneuver in the pocket, out of the pocket, making the plays that he's making, which are breaking down the defense. I thought back to when we had our morning jog before the game, and I couldn't keep up with you. Those legs, they're valuable for his team.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Phillips. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Phillips. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the 2nd half.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the 1st down.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Here's Walton. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Looking to throw. Ross. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Zimmerman. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Now a carry for Walton. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now this one complete on the slant route. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Ross got his man complete over the middle. It's Zimmerman. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Ross. Over the middle, complete. It's Ramsey.
And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Ross. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 3 yards out, and the Vikings have taken the lead.
Well, I think we both got to thinking the team that scores the first TD may be the one to win this football game, and here we go. Our first touchdown, and it comes in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and it's a testament that both of these defenses were able to hold the line this long. But now, on the other side of the field, they've got to be thinking if they got it done, we should be able to punch one in ourselves.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. On 1st and 10, Redmond rolling to his left. Stiff-armed him, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Operating from the gun, Redmond. He finds his man, complete. It's Phillips. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it a second down. Back to throw, Redmond. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Throwing to start the drive, Ross. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
22 yards there, a first down. Draw play. Here's Walton. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Ross. Oh, no, he lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
On 3rd down, Walton. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. So now the Bears down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. A throw over the middle, taken in, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Phillips. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Morgan. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Over the middle, complete. That's Duncan. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. Oh, nice move. And they'll get this down to the 10. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. He'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense. In his defense. I got it. You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Flush to his right. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. That time a 9-play drive and a 9-yard run on the end of it. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.